Teller.
Thank you. My name is Penn my partner Teller. We are Penn and Teller. Thank you. And, okay, chill it down. Hold it. You know, we are from the United States of America, and we've been over here for a few weeks, and we really like your national anthem. God Save the Queen is way cool. But everybody has a national anthem. I mean, even Switzerland has a national anthem. And we think you have such a boss country, we think you should have more than that. You should have a national magic trick. We humbly submit this one. Look, my hands are empty. Look, a little white hanky. Watch closely. Not closely enough, it's gone. But a little wiffle dust and it's back. Thank you. So imagine, and now imagine at the beginning of all your football games, this happened. Would you all rise and perform the national magic trick? Look, my hands are empty. Look, a little white hanky. Watch closely. Not closely enough, it's gone. But a little wiffle dust and it's back. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, good golly. Thanks. Welcome to the unpleasant world of Penn and Teller. Later, for your viewing pleasure, we'll be showing you a great trick that you can do at home. We're not kidding about this. You should really get out a blank videotape and be ready. But first, what the hell? Let's do a card trick. I need someone here to help me out with this. What's your name, please, ma'am?
Rosie.
Rosie. Do you know how to use a stopwatch, Rosie?
Yes.
Come up here, would you please, Rosie? And watch your step here, please, Rosie. Here's your stopwatch. This is your start-stop button right there. And here's a little mark you want to kind of stay on. And here's your microphone right here. And don't start until I tell you to, then start right away, okay? So, please welcome one of our favorite comedians, Mr. John Cleese, to the Garage Door. This is Rosie, our timekeeper. Rosie, John Cleese. She has a mark she has to stand on. She won't move over there. Okay. Now, I promised you that I would do a card trick for you.
Great. I love them.
I know, and we went through this, and you wanted to see some close-up, you wanted to see something small. But the problem is, John, that a deck of cards, although it's easy to get on camera and is fine for you, is very, very small for the people sitting in the back, people sitting quite a ways back. Oh. And this is kind of a boring prop to use. So just to give those people something to look at while we're doing the card trick, I'm just going to go over here and grab another little prop, and then I'll be right back. So we'll just do that here. Watch your ass, Rosie. Thank you, Robbie.
This is the other guy.
This is Teller. This is my partner, Teller.
What was it?
John Cleese. Teller.
Teller.
John Cleese. Teller. And I'm going to do a card trick, and do not be uncomfortable. God forbid we should ever make anyone uncomfortable. Teller is not holding his breath now. As you can see by the bubbles coming up, the regulator in his mouth, Teller is breathing relatively comfortably through this scuba tank and will not actually stop breathing until the card trick proper begins. John, if you do one favor, take the lock that Teller has there, leave him the key, but take the lock, and feed it through the hasp and lock him securely in his underwater coffin of certain doom, if you be kind.
Okay. There we are.
Okay. And Teller's holding a key here. He's holding the key to the lock, and indeed quite literally to his life in his upstretched left hand, and has sworn on his honor as a gentleman that he will not relinquish that key into these supremely skilled hands. Find your card. Now, the tank was designed specifically for Teller. As you can see, there are metal bars that come down from the top that stop him from forcing his nose or mouth to the surface to breathe that glorious air that we too often take for granted. Now, for those of you who are trivia buffs, the world's record for holding one's breath on purpose is 4 minutes and 35 seconds and is held, as we all know, by the great Harry Houdini. Rosie, I've not forgotten about you. What I'd like you to do is stare right at Teller's lips. And the second that regulator comes out of his mouth, the very instant he can no longer breathe, just punch that button. Try to stay on your mark there. That's another part of your job. Just punch that button there, and then just make sure it's going up. So get ready. Get your thumb on the button. It's going to happen very quickly. And John, if you'd be kind enough, just grab the hose there and wrench the regulator out of his lips, please. Boom, go. And Robbie, could we lose this, please? Thank you. Is it going there, Rosie?
Yeah.
Good, good, good. Don't push it more than once. What are you doing? Don't just keep pushing it. You have to push it just once and let it be going. Okay. Yeah, you've got the date on here somehow. There we go. Let's just pretend we're starting right there, okay? That's 16 seconds. Little glitch, Teller, no problem. I've got a deck of cards for you here. I'll just examine that card, make sure there's nothing unusual about him at all.
No, looks all right.
Hey, would you open the deck, please?
Yeah,
John?
give me that.
Okay, I get this
30
for you.
seconds.
Nicely done, Rosie. Nicely done. A little louder, clearly in the mic. Just rip it open there. Yeah. And you might want to break the seal, too. Just make sure that hasn't been damaged at all. Just
January.
and then you want to pull the deck out there, John.
Okay.
And we'll just throw the deck on the floor. I mean, not the deck, but the box on the floor. And get the advertising cards and the jokers. Lose those. Jokers on the back, I believe, John. And then give the cards a thorough shuffle. And take your time shuffling, John, unless you have a shred of human decency anywhere in your soul.
1 minute.
Nicely done, Rosie. Right on it. Now, I have not touched the deck before now. It's my first time touching the deck. And John, as you see, all shuffled there. There you go. Nicely shuffled, John. As you see, John, my hands are empty there. I'm just going to take the deck, and I will just fan it out and take any one card, please, John. Obviously, don't let me see it. Any one card. And then wait till my back is turned, and then hold it up so that they can see it, would you please? He's showing the card
1
around,
minute
Teller.
30.
Nicely done, Rosie. Now, John, take this magic marker and write your name across the face of the card, the side of the card that's different from all the others. When you bring your name across there, John, please put the cap back on the marker, hand it back to me. And then hold it up so the audience can see your name on there, please, John. And I'm going to turn around now. Please conceal the card from me, John, if you would. Conceal the card from me. Good. And don't bend it, because, if you bend it, you put a crimp in it. It's a little bit too easy to find. There
2 minutes.
Go. Nicely done, Rosie. Shove it right in. And again, what are we at exactly now, please?
2 minutes 6.
2 minutes 6 seconds, Teller, and we be jamming. Now we're doing some magic. Now, John, I know your first name and your last name, so I'm going to use something different. I don't know your middle name. What is that?
Marwood.
Marwood.
Family name.
Okay. Hold your hand out, please, there, John Marwood, please. Marwood. Okay, let me see. M-A-R-W-O.
2 minutes 30.
Nicely done, Rosie. W-O-O-D. And is that your card, John Marwood, please? The 9 of spades.
No.
Okay. No problem. Marwood, you say. Family.
Marwood.
Okay, John Marwood. M-A-R-W-O-O-D. And is that your card, John Marwood, please? The Jack of Diamonds. I don't. Nicely done, Rosie. I don't seem very worried, do I, John? That is because before the show, I put a card in my left-hand suit jacket pocket. Make it a little more interesting, John.